Imagine you have created a Microsoft form to collect valuable feedback from your YouTube audience. You want to stay on top of the response and ensure that your team is quickly notified whenever new response is submitted. But constantly checking for the new response is time consuming, right? Wouldn't it be great if every time a new response is submitted, your team gets an instant notification in Microsoft Teams or channel? So today in this video, I will show you how you can set up an automated flow that send a notification to your team channel whenever a new response comes from your YouTube audience. Hi, this is Krupali from KnowHow Academy. I welcome you all to Power Automate tutorial. Before going ahead in this video, let me tell you what you will learn from this video. First, you will learn why you should automate Teams notification when forms data is submitted. Second thing, you will learn how to create Microsoft Forms. Third thing, you will learn how to create automated flow which will send notification in Microsoft Teams when new response is submitted via the form. And last but not the least, I will share you the tips that will help you to better team collaboration. So without delay, let's get started. So let me tell you the first thing, why you should automate notifications when someone submit the form response. As I mentioned you in the scenario that every time checking a manual response of a form, it is time consuming and we will not get up to date when the new response is submitted. So to overcome the problem of that, we will use Microsoft Power Automate to send an automated notification when new form is submitted. Now let me tell you the second thing, how you can create Microsoft Forms so that you can automate this form response using Microsoft Power Automate. So let me show you how you can create Microsoft Forms. So first of all, you need to log in your Office 365 account. Once you log into Office 365 account, you should go to the app and then you click on the all apps. Then here you will find the forms. So you should click on forms. Then here you will able to create your Microsoft Forms. So here I will click on new forms and then first of all, I will give the title of the form. Let's say feedback form of YouTube, or you can say YouTube audience feedback form. Then you can click on plus to quick start with. So in feedback form, we are taking first email address of the person who is submitting the feedback. Then we will take a contact number and then we will take a rating of our YouTube channel from the user, and as well as we will take suggestion. So let me just click on first, and first of all, which type of thing I want to take from the user. So basically I want to take email ID, that basically in a text format. So I will select the text and then I will write a question. So let's say here I am writing email. So person needs to write an email. Now if it is long answer, you can check that. Otherwise it's one line answer, you can keep it like that. And if I want to make it required, you can tick that. Then second thing, I want to take contact number. So let me just take a text again and write contact number. And here I want to write only one line, and here I want to put a restriction that user can only enter numbers. If user try to enter any text in place of contact number, then it will not allow. So you need to click on this three dot and click on restriction. And here in restriction, what type of restriction you want to keep? So I want to keep it number restriction, and it will check if it is a number, if it is a greater than, less than, or anything. So I want to check whether it's a number or not. Then I want to take rating. So for that you can select that rating, and you can write a question that give rating to our channel, and level of rating you can set, let's say 10 or 5 or anything, and symbol, what type of symbol you want to put, let's say star, then number or etc. So I am keeping it as a that. And let's say I want to add one more question that I will ask any suggestion. So for that, let me write suggestion if any, and for that I can write a long text box, and if it is not required, so I will uncheck it. Why? Because suggestion may not be compulsory from the user. So my form is ready. So this way you can make Microsoft Forms, and let me preview it, and then you can test it, the form. Okay, now you can check out, you can check it also how it will look in mobile phone. Okay, but I want to show it in a computer, so I am selecting that. Now let me tell you how you can create Microsoft Power Automate flow, which will help you to send notification in Teams when new response is submitted via the forms. So let me show you practically. So for that, you need to first log in into your Microsoft Power Automated account. So I have login in Power Automate account. Then you click on create. Then you should select Automate Cloud Flow, and I'm just skipping right now. I don't want to give name and anything extra right now. So you can see this is the window. So I personally like to work with old designer, but this time I want to try a new designer. So first of all, let me give a name of the flow. Let's say demo flow for YouTube for feedback. Then here you need to add a trigger. Now when this flow should run, when a new response is submitted in the form, or you can say whenever the new response is getting via form. So for that, search here new response. You can see that Microsoft form when a new response is submitted. So it is a trigger. Then here you need to select form ID. So form ID basically the name of a form which you have given. So here you need to select the feedback form. Then after, if you want to change connection, let's say you have multiple accounts, but you want to select a form from another account, so you can change connection. But I don't want to do that, so I am keeping as it is. So my trigger is design. Then after, I need to design an action. Now after getting a response from the Microsoft form, I need to take that response in Microsoft Power Automate. So for that, one action is there, that is get items. So click on that and search for get data, I think, not item. So you can see that first of all, let me just select Microsoft Forms. You can select that get response detail, not data. So get response detail. Now in response detail, from which form you want to get response detail. So here I am selecting that same form name again, and what can be the response ID. So whatever ID I am getting from that, I want to select that. So you should click on this and select when new response is submitted. So from previous trigger, whatever ID I am getting of the form, that ID I want. So that's why I am selecting that. So double click on that and select a response ID. So here response ID will be submitted. Now after that, whatever data I am getting from the form, I want to send it in a Microsoft Team channel, or you can say I want to send a notification. So for that, what you need to do, again you need to click on plus sign and add an action. And here you should search for Teams first. Once you select the Microsoft Teams, you will see that response in new task module and so on. But here, two Microsoft Teams are there. So which one you should select? Because one Microsoft Team is for free and second Microsoft team is for those who have licensed Office 365 user. So let me just see that. Let's say here, send Microsoft notification. Let me just search an action here. That action is not available. Again, let me just select on a search, and here I am getting an action that post message in a chat or a channel. So this I need to select that, and make sure that if you are getting two teams, if you select this first and more, and here nothing is selected, that means it is a free account Teams. Now I have a Microsoft Teams 365 license, so let me just click on the second one, and here you will see this content. That means this Teams is for Microsoft 365 license user, so I am using that. And then here for this action, I am selecting post message in a chat or a channel. Then after, you need to post your message or notification as a bot or a custom. So I want to send an automated notification, so obviously it will consider it as a bot. So I need to select a flow bot. Okay, you can select users or anything, but I don't want to give username, just want to select a bot. Then post in what? I want to post in a channel chat with bot or group chat, but I want to post it in a channel, so I will select that. Once you select a channel, then you need to select an team channel name, and then in channel which chat you want to post the notification, that you should select it. So here you should select a team. So I have created a Microsoft Team KnowHow Personal to show you the demonstration, and for it there are two channels, general and custom channel I have not created, so only one channel is there. So select the general, and what thing you want to post or what notification you want to send. So I want to send a notification. Let's, hi team, new response is submitted. Sorry, I have made a spelling mistake. So I have written a message that, hi team, new response is submitted for our YouTube channel. And after that, I want to give email of the person who send a feedback. So let me just click this and select email. Then after that, I want to give a rating, or you can say I want to send rating. So here you can see that the rating is give rating to our channel. So this is the thing. So if you click on that, you will see that the give rating to our channel. Whatever the question you have written, you can see that. Then suggestion, and here if I click again on this symbol, and you will see the suggestion. Okay, and suggestion is optional. If someone did not write any suggestion, then it will consider it as a blank. So my flow is ready. Okay, so flow gets ready. Now it's time to test the flow. So let me click on test and click on manually and test it. Now let me go to the form and submit one response. Let's say abc@gmail.com, then contact numbers so and so, and let's say I'm giving 5 star, and I'm giving suggestion that best channel for technical. Okay, pardon me, I made a spelling mistake. And then you need to click on submit. So whenever a new response is submitted, so our flow will execute, and you can see that it is sending a notification in a Teams. So let me check out the Teams. So here in Teams, I get a notification, and you will see that workflow, or you can see that that person send a message via workflow, and you can see that the message which I have written. I hope you understand how you can send team notification using Microsoft Power Automate when forms get any response. Now let me tell you the fourth thing, that is tips that will help you to work with better team collaboration. Now let's say n number of persons are submitting the form, but you want a customization that I want only the feedback, or only the feedback data whose rating is less than 5. So that you need to write a condition So your flow will execute but send in Teams notification when rating is less than 2 or 3 or whatever condition. So every time you will not get Teams notification, but for specific reason you will get Team notification. So that is the first tip. Second tip is that whenever you are sending in Teams notification using automate flow, mind with your limit. That means that if every day thousands of response are submitted, in that case you will get thousands of response or thousands of notification. So your Teams notification may be overflooded. So be wisely when you are designing your flow with that situation. So I hope you understand. Now, before ending this video, let me tell you what you have learned from this video. First, you have learned why you should automate Teams notification when new response is submitted via the forms. Second thing, you have learned how to create Microsoft Forms. Third thing, you have learned how to create Power Automate flow which will send Teams notification when new form response is submitted. And last, I shared you the tips that will help you to work better with Teams notification. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as a source of your IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, do not feel hesitate to reach out us. Stay curious, keep learning.